In this second video, we will officially introduce 4 more kanji. They introduce a means of travel, places to go, and what to do when you get there. Our first character in this video represents a cart or a car. This character isn't as complicated as it looks. Yes, it is 7 strokes, but they're in familiar combinations. Stroke 1 at the top is a horizontal stroke. Strokes 2 through 5 form nichi, or sun. Stroke 6 is the bottom horizontal stroke. This is one of the characters where the vertical stroke is the final stroke going down through the center of the character. Like the kanji for next, this is also a bit complicated. So let's look at the origins of the character first. The first images were attempts to recreate this type of cart into an easy-to-draw character, like this. Can you see the wheels? And the 2 people in front pulling the cart. Over time, the wheels became the top and bottom horizontal lines, and the cargo area became the box. The people pulling the cart were dropped. Now that we know how the character developed, we can discuss how to draw the character using a common language. Stroke 1 is the top wheel, a simple horizontal stroke. Strokes 2 through 5 form what looks like nichi, a sun, but represents the cargo area of the cart. Stroke 6 is the bottom wheel, another horizontal stroke. And the final stroke is an axle going through both wheels and below the cargo area. For this character, the on reading is sha, and the kun reading is kuruma. We're done with the complicated characters today. Our next character represents mountains. This is a simple character. It's only 3 strokes. The first stroke goes down the center, and it is the tallest stroke. The second stroke is much like the first stroke of haha, mother. It goes down the left side and across the bottom. The final stroke goes down the right side. This is going to be easy. Stroke 1 goes down the middle. Stroke 2 goes down the left and across the bottom, and the final stroke goes down the right side. This character actually began as a sketch of a mountain range. As usual, the character has been simplified over the centuries to the 3 quick strokes we have today. The on readings are san and sen. The kun reading is yama. We are going to focus on yama this unit. Our next character is also simple. It represents a stream or a river. The 3 virtually vertical strokes makes this one of the easiest characters to learn. We'll just go from left to right. Strokes 1, 2, and 3. Stroke 3 often tails to the left. All together now. We'll move from the right, making 3 vertical strokes. Stroke 1 curves to the left, stroke 2 is the shorter of the 3 strokes, and stroke 3 often curves to the left as it tails. Believe it or not, this character has not been simplified much. Here is an example of a Bronze Age character. I guess over the centuries the flow of the river has become straighter. The on reading is sen, and the kun reading is kawa. We'll focus on the kun reading for this unit. Our final character today brings us to a resting place. It can also mean a day off. Other uses slightly alter the meaning to retire or to sleep. Although this character is 6 strokes, you can probably see the 2 sets of easy-to-remember characters. The first 2 strokes on the left side is a katakana I. In this case, it actually represents a person. Strokes 3 through 6 on the right side is a tree, ki. Let's put this all together. Strokes 1 and 2 form the left side, and they are katakana I, representing a person. And strokes 3 through 6 on the right side form a tree. Notice in this character, stroke 4 ends in a hook to the left. This is not necessary, but is perfectly acceptable. This character actually began as a person resting from the heat of the day in the shade of a tree. Fascinating. The on reading is kyu. The kun reading is yasu, as in yasumi. Let us review the kanji we know. We didn't make any changes to the numbers or school sets. However, we have added minutes to the time set. Also, remember we added car. So that will go in the others list. I think now is a good time to start calling characteristics descriptions. We've added early here. Here we have the smaller lists. We'll start with people because it hasn't changed. However, we've added 2 characters to locations, mountain and river. We have also added the action of rest, go and come, to the actions list. Of course, we can add understand to this list too, but it's already in the time list. We now have 62 kanji that you need to read and write, with 2 others that you need to read when you see them. How are you keeping up? We'll see you in class.